Hi, I'm Javier Quezada, a lawyer in Mexico with over 15 years of experience. In today's video, we're talking about the worst mistakes people make when moving to Mexico and how you can avoid it. Before we begin, if you know someone who could benefit from this information, share this video with them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your questions in the comments. If you need legal advice, you can book a consultation using the contact details in the description. The most costly mistakes when moving to Mexico. The case I am about to share with you are real. Clients who invest a significant part of their asset when moving to Mexico and end up being scammed by friends or even romantic partners. All this happened because of number one, blindly trusting someone without verifying their backgrounds. Number two, lack of knowledge about Mexico's law and procedures. Number three, not questioning or reviewing documents before signing. Number four, not requesting receipts or supporting documentation for payments. The most important lesson: don't leave your common sense at the border when you cross into Mexico or the brain. Case number one, Nicole and the 10 million scam. Nicole moved from Canada to Mexico to enjoy her retirement. Her dream was to buy properties and renovate them. So she started searching for opportunities. One day, she met Gustavo, a charming, helpful man who spoke fluent English. He offered to help her with everything, from purchasing properties to set up a company. Nicole mistakes? Number one, trusting without question. She didn't investigate Gustavo or verify his backgrounds. Number two, not reviewing documents before signing. They turned out to be invalid or legally worthless. Number three, making large cash payments without signed receipt. She didn't request identifications or any contract. The result? Nicole lost 10 millions of Mexican pesos. Case number two, John and the house he lost trying to save time and money. John met his girlfriend while traveling in Mexico and they start a relationship. Among their plans was avoiding a house in Yucatan. Since John was a foreigner, he was required by law to purchase through a trust, a fideicomiso, which is a more expensive and time-consuming process than obtain a direct property title. Then, John's girlfriend had a brilliant idea. To avoid the trust process, she suggests to put in the property in her name because she was Mexican. What happened next? The purchase went through, the property title was under his girlfriend's name, and when she broke up with John, she kept the house. John has no legal claim to the property since he wasn't the registered owner. Case number three, Michelle and the property scammed by a friend. Michelle also wanted to buy a property in Yucatan. As a foreigner, she also needs a trust. A Mexican friend suggests that she could put the property in her name to make the process faster and avoid taxes. The first time, everything went well. They took a property, sold it at a profit, and then bought another one and repeat the process. Later, they decided to reinvest in two more properties, but this time the friend decided to keep them and refused to return them. The problem: Michelle had no documents proving that the properties were really hers. She lost everything. Can everything be recovered in these situations? In some of these cases, partial recovery of losses has been possible, while in others, we are still working on solutions. The biggest problem is that, in many cases, there is not enough evidence because victims trust too much. Don't review what they signed or they fail to seek a second opinion. This makes legal process more complicated and in some cases impossible to resolve. Don't make the same mistakes. How to avoid scams when moving to Mexico? Always research the people you are doing business with. Ask for references and check their backgrounds. Consult a trusted lawyer before signing any document. Never make cash payment without an official receipt and identification from the recipient. If you don't speak Spanish, find a reliable advisor who can help you. If you have any doubts or need legal advice, you can book a consultation using the contact details in the video descriptions. If this information was useful, subscribe and share this video to help more people avoid scams. Leave a comment if you have heard of similar stories or have any question about this topic.